Hello, I'm Dan Swenson,
I'm Brett Tortorisi.
and this is the GopherCast.
Dun, 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 dun.
We saw a need for a weekly U of M news feed through video because there was not one in existence, and the news that we were getting from television and print was not suitable strictly for U of M students.
Why wait till Monday for the information you could get on a Sunday? All right. Well, I think we're going to start off with sports today.
Yes, over the weekend, men's hockey split with Mankato. Gophers won on Friday, but then lost on Saturday. Nick Bukestad was named the NCAA National Player of the Month.
Going over to football. Season was over. At least ended on a good note. Hopefully some momentum building into next year. Now Coach Kill's focus will turn to recruiting, where Mankato West QB Philip Nelson is graduating early and will be coming in this spring to play for the Gophers. So he should get a head start on everyone else and be here for spring practice.
Women's volleyball fell the first two sets during Washington this past weekend and then managed to win the next three, winning the series. Thanks a lot to my big girl Catherine Harms, career high 29 kills. Happy birthday to her as well. Gophers are moving on to the Sweet 16. Keep an update on the GopherCast to see their next game. It will be this weekend.
Another news related to sports, but a little different, some historical perspective. The late Sandy Stevens, the former All-American Golden Gopher QB, was finally elected to the College Football Hall of Fame. A lot of people think this was long overdue, as he led the Gophers to 2 Rose Bowls in his junior and senior season and was the first African-American All-American quarterback in all of college football.
Gopher men's b-ball had a big win over USC this weekend, beating them 55-40. With Mbakwe still out, the season's going to have to look for Roddy Williams, Maverick, and some other big players to step up. Coach Tubbs, we need you.
Got anything else from sports today?
I sure do. This weekend, big series for women's Gopher hockey. They beat North Dakota both games. Gophers are ranked, split the series with North Dakota this weekend. Won the first game, 7-rip, and then lost the second game on Saturday. This takes the Gophers' overall record to 15-3. Before the weekend started, they were number 2 in the nation. We'll see where they are the upcoming. Women's b-ball fell to number 1 ranked Baylor this weekend. They have the number 1 player in the country, Brittany. She's good. It's all right. Gopher b-ball, go get them. In other news, Brett, we have an update coming in live here.
With the light rail construction. I just got an update, and it still sucks a lot. So expect continued delays around that area, and buses having minimal, if any, means of transportation through there.
In other news, Tuesday, December 6th, there will be a town hall meeting at 5 o'clock in Kaufman, Mississippi room. To be in attendance are the MSA, President of the Student Body, Elizabeth Shea, as also Vice Provost for Student Affairs, Jerry Reinhardt, Police Chief, Director of Undergraduate Education, and many more. Students, feel free to come with any type of questions to ask the faculty about the future of the U of M, safety, transportation, and many other topics. The goal is to make the University of Minnesota as transparent as possible as where the funding and the future of the Minnesota is headed.
Speaking of funding, Dow Chemical Company has decided to give $25 million a year for the next 10 years to Minnesota and 10 other major universities across the country that are leading research institutions. This money will be used for solutions to issues such as electricity, energy, transportation that we all face here in the 21st century.
And now to Brett with the weather.
I have an iPhone just like the rest of you, so you don't really have to listen to this, but tomorrow looks like 30s and maybe some snow, and in the middle of the day, a little bit of breeze going on, so, check it out on your phone. I don't need to tell you.
Thank you all very much for tuning into the GopherCast. Let us know if you have topics that you'd like to see covered, or if you would like to feature yourself or others on our next show. Also, we do take advertisements, so please keep us entitled. We like Qdoba a lot. You can follow us at TheGopherCast at Twitter, or email us at TheGopherCast@gmail.com.
And when you see news happening around campus, make sure to hashtag GopherCast so we can get that featured on our next week's episode.
Excellent. Big shout out to our video cameraman, Corey. Corey, why don't you give us a little... Oh, there you go. All right, that's too much. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Have a good one. Go Gophs. Go America. Support our troops.
We'll see you next week.